Welcome to E-Town News, जहां आपको मिलेगा डेली डोज ऑफ बॉलीवुड न्यूज, फैशन ट्रेंड्स, टीवी एंड सोशल मीडिया से जुड़े हर अपडेट. A show which gives you the day's lowdown of all the best happenings in the world of glamour. तो इंतजार किस बात का? Let's take a look at today's headlines. लाल सिंह चड्ढा और मोगल के साथ साथ आमिर खान अपने एम्बिशियस प्रोजेक्ट महाभारत की स्क्रिप्ट पर भी कर रहे हैं काम. एक इवेंट पर मीडिया इंटरैक्शन से पहले आलिया भट्ट ने पापराजी को दिए कैसे इंस्ट्रक्शंस. सैफ अली खान ने जूम से की कैंडिड कॉन्वर्सेशन. हार्ट डिजीज से जूझ रहे बच्चों की हेल्प के लिए ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इवेंट पर पहुंची आलिया भट्ट. इस इवेंट पर आलिया भट्ट ने हार्ट डिजीज को लेकर बच्चों में अवेयरनेस को बताया इम्पोर्टेंट.
अगर हम अवेयरनेस बढ़ाए तो द पेरेंट्स कैन डिटेक्ट दैट मे बी द चाइल्ड हैज़ अ हार्ट प्रॉब्लम और बहुत अर्ली स्टेजेस पे बचा सकते हैं. इसी वजह से इन्होंने ये इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज किया है और मैंने आके उनको सपोर्ट किया है. एंड आई थिंक इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल इनिशिएटिव एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू कम एंड सपोर्ट हर. बट आई थिंक मुझे पहले बताया गया था कि बच्चे के जो दिमाग में पॉजिटिविटी होती है ना, वो बड़ों के दिमाग में नहीं होती है, क्योंकि उनको कुछ पता नहीं होता है. दे डोंट नो हाउ बैड द सिचुएशन है, तो वो नेगेटिव नहीं सोचते, इसलिए उनका इलाज आई वुड से फास्ट होता है.
हालांकि ये इवेंट देखते ही देखते थोड़ा कियोटिक हो गया, क्योंकि ये इवेंट एक हॉस्पिटल में रखा गया था. तो ऐसे में आलिया ने वहां मौजूद प्रेस से गुजारिश की कि वो सिचुएशन को अंडर कंट्रोल ही रखें और सॉफ्टली बात करें, ताकि हॉस्पिटल के पेशेंट्स को किसी तरह की कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो.
अभी भी जब बच्चे यहाँ पे आ रहे थे, मुझे ऐसे नर्वसनेस हो रहा था कि उनको क्राउड देखे, दे शुडंट फील ओवरवेल्म्ड, इसलिए मैं बोल रही थी कि मैं उनसे बाद में मिलूंगी, उनको अंदर भेजिए.
बच्चों में बढ़ रहे हार्ट डिजीजेस को कम करने के लिए अवेयरनेस का होना बहुत जरूरी है. ऐसे में हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आलिया के इस कदम के बाद बच्चे और पेरेंट्स दोनों ही हार्ट डिजीज को लेकर अवेयर हो सकें. सुपरस्टार आमिर खान, जो आजकल फिल्म लाल सिंह चड्ढा की प्रेपरेशंस में बिजी हैं, रिसेंटली उन्हें शटरबग्स ने कैप्चर किया एट मुंबई एयरपोर्ट. इस दौरान आमिर नजर आए बियर्ड एंड मस्टैश के साथ. आपको बता दें कि आमिर खान इस फिल्म में एक सरदार के कैरेक्टर में नजर आएंगे और सुनने में आया है कि इस फिल्म की शूटिंग आमिर देश भर की 100 से ज्यादा लोकेशंस में करेंगे. और जहां अब तक लाल सिंह चड्ढा की टीम ने जीरो डाउन कर ली है दिल्ली, गुजरात, कोलकाता, मुंबई, हैदराबाद और बेंगलुरु की कुछ लोकेशंस, वहीं द हंट इज स्टिल ऑन फॉर मोर प्लेसेस वेयर दे कैन शूट. अब आमिर खान किस सिटी से लौट रहे थे, ये आमिर ही बता सकते हैं. जबरिया जोड़ी जैसे रोमांटिक एक्शन कॉमेडी फिल्म के बाद सिद्धार्थ मल्होत्रा अब अपने फैंस के लिए लेकर आ रहे हैं एक्शन ड्रामा मरजावा. और ट्यूसडे को शटरबग्स ने सिद्धार्थ और तारा सुतारिया को कैप्चर किया एट मुंबई एयरपोर्ट, जब ये दोनों रवाना हुए अहमदाबाद के लिए टू प्रमोट देयर फिल्म इन द सिटी. वहीं वेटरन एक्ट्रेस जया बच्चन, जूही चावला जैसे कई सेलेब्स नजर आए एक एग्जीबिशन पर, जो ऑर्गेनाइज की गई थी टू कमेमोरेट महात्मा गांधी 150th बर्थ एनिवर्सरी. बॉलीवुड सेलेब्स के साथ ही इस इवेंट पर सदगुरु जग्गी वासुदेव भी नजर आए, जबकि एक्ट्रेस श्रुति हासन नजर आई एक सोशल कॉज को सपोर्ट करती हुई, जहां उन्होंने मीटिंग की विद सम इनक्रेडिबल वुमेन who've taken charge of their life and destiny. रिसेंटली वॉर एक्ट्रेस वानी कपूर को स्पॉट किया गया एक ब्रांड एंडोर्समेंट इवेंट पर, जहां उन्होंने जूम से किया इंटरैक्ट एक्सक्लूसिवली.
Okay, firstly, I want to ask you about today's event, launching a new collection of watches. Can you tell us something about it?
So it's Ted Baker that we're launching, and I'm very, very happy that they chose me, to collaborate on this and to get associated with this beautiful premium brand. And they are launching their fall-winter collection this time, and I'm just happy to be wearing one of them.
No, people, it's like a Hrithik versus Tiger film. So how do you, how did you have to take an effort to, stand out and prove your role also worthy enough to be in the movie?
See, it is the all-in-all boys action film at the end of the day, but I'm very happy that Sid considered me and got me, took me for a part which is quite critically linked to the storyline of the film. And I'm just happy to be part of such an amazing larger-than-life film, where you have these amazing performers coming together for the first time on screen.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you.
वेडनेसडे को ऑन द ओकेजन ऑफ गांधी जयंती बॉक्स ऑफिस पर रिलीज हुई ऋतिक रोशन और टाइगर श्रॉफ स्टारर एक्शन फ्लिक वॉर, जहां रिलीज के पहले ही दिन फिल्म ने बॉक्स ऑफिस पर क्रिएट की हिस्ट्री विद अ कलेक्शन ऑफ 53.35 करोड़ रुपीस. वहीं ऋतिक रोशन और टाइगर श्रॉफ दोनों ही एक्टर्स
मुंबई के एक पॉपुलर थिएटर भी पहुंचे टू नो द ऑडियंस रिएक्शन टुवर्ड्स दिस फिल्म, लेकिन अलग-अलग। वेल, आपको बता दें कि इस फिल्म की थीम और प्रमोशनल स्ट्रेटजी को ध्यान में रखते हुए इन दोनों ही स्टार्स ने इस फिल्म को एक साथ प्रमोट नहीं किया। वहीं सोनम कपूर और राजकुमार राव के साथ ही धड़क एक्टर्स जानवी कपूर और ईशान खट्टर बिजी रहे एक्टर और होस्ट मनीष पॉल के अपकमिंग शो की शूटिंग में, जबकि मलाइका अरोरा को शटरबग्स ने कैप्चर किया ड्यूरिंग हर लंच आउटिंग विद हर सन। और लास्टली रणवीर सिंह को स्पॉट किया गया एट संजय लीला भंसालीज ऑफिस। रिपोर्टेडली सलमान खान और आलिया भट्ट स्टारर इंशाल्लाह के शेल्व होने के बाद संजय लीला भंसाली अपने दूसरे प्रोजेक्ट्स पर कंसंट्रेट कर रहे हैं। वेल, अब ये मीटिंग संजय लीला भंसाली की किसी फिल्म को लेकर थी या एक कैजुअल मीटिंग, ओनली टाइम विल टेल।
ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट, Zoom, Mumbai.
Conventional is boring, and who else can define it more than Saif Ali Khan? I love that you literally are not thinking like everybody else is, and you're just looking at roles as they are, not worrying about how much space I'm getting, not worrying about am I getting the being the center of attention. Though Laal, Kaptaan is a different film, it is about you. You are the central character, but otherwise, Saif, was this a conscious decision?
No, I quite like being the center of attention.
You do?
Yeah, and I quite like roles that are, films that are centered around my character, because that's something you get used to, and it's a little difficult to
break that,
adjust to that. And also, I don't know if how polite people are to people who aren't the central role. Generally, I mean, these are all things you get used to, how people behave with you, how you're treated on a set. So it's nice to be where I am and where I've been, and I wonder how I'll feel if I'm not. I mean, I did Darna Mana Hai years ago. I did LOC because I just thought it'll be really cool to do a kind of a war film, which depends, I think, on your cinematic upbringing also. Like I've grown up also watching a lot of World War II films, Where Eagles Dare and kind of Guns of Navarone or Bridge Too Far. These films have been multi-starrers, where people don't have, all the lines, but you've got a lot of stars doing smaller parts. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I'll always do it. There's, as long as it's interesting and the film is fun, or I'm happy to have a ensemble cast.
The first thing that obviously comes to mind when I saw the Laal Kaptaan trailer was, this is never before that I've seen you do, obviously. Of course, because you're playing a Naga Sadhu and all of that. Besides the putting up the get-up every day and sitting on hair and makeup and, doing your lines, what was it that you found really difficult to do with this character? What did you
actually, the core of the difficulty was, who this person is, because there's this monstrous-looking guy who has to do these. It's a tough thing. It's quite a lot of heavy lifting as an actor to play a character like this, who's basically, it's like a Western, and like an Italian Western, in a very Indianized way, set in an extremely wild period, exactly like William Dalrymple's just written a book called The Anarchy, which is the time when the East India Company was taking over.
Correct.
And the Mughal Empire was collapsing. So there were pockets of power, and everybody was shifting, fighting, and things were changing, and nobody was secure, and everything was up in the air, and kingdoms and princes were lost and made, and hired guns were riding around. And that's where the film is set. So if you've got a guy like that, who's like, I think, part animal, who when he has to growl and he has to say lines and he has to deliver in his expression. So to find the soul of the character and to actually find what kind of guy this is, that was the hardest thing, because I remember the sound recordist told me, you're not sounding, after a couple of days of shooting, he said, you're not sounding like the guy.
Okay.
So I think you should spend some time by yourself, or whatever advice he gave me. We were sitting around the fire. And I spent a lot of time in the bathroom, not on the pot, but in front of the mirror. I had a nice hotel suite in lovely places we shot all over Rajasthan. So one of these castles had a big bathroom. And I remember spending half the night in there
just to get that tone, that growl right or something.
Yeah. I was smoking a bit, which I shouldn't have been. And I had the candles on, and I was just thinking of who this guy is, and it took a couple of days. So if you're saying what was the hard part,
Yeah.
it was to figure out how to play this character and to become, and I think I changed as a person while finding that role, because I've never done anything like it. The amount of makeup, because a film like that, even the costume tells a story. So somebody's putting a knife, a dagger in the waist, and you're carrying a gun, and you're carrying a spear, and then you're putting on this and you're that, and you're weighed down by about 50 kilos worth of stuff.
Correct.
Including a wig and then makeup, and then they can't even touch up your makeup because you're on a horse, and the horse is moving, and it's hot. So, and it's right in the sun, and then you're supposed to perform and not. And there was a Gary Oldman said in Dracula when he was talking about the making of Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula.
Correct.
He said the trick was not to let the disguise or the costume wear you. You know, and I didn't understand what he meant, but I did when I got to the set here, because you feel the costume's wearing you. You know, you're not coming out.
You recently shot with your wife for her new show.
Yes.
That's the season. Do you get heads up on what's coming your way
Yes,
in an interview?
I mean, not normally.
For
but
this.
I told her, I mean, she said that, listen, you have to take it serious. She takes that show really seriously. So she kept, the last 3 days, she's been telling me, you're coming on Monday. And you know, these are questions are like this. So think about.
She
them.
lined you up literally.
A little bit. She said, take it seriously, and you know, people kind of look up to you, us and you, for being a modern thinking person. So you know, give some good answers.
How do you sort of look at her as an interviewer?
Well, I think it's always tricky, two stars interviewing each other, because I think someone has to listen. You know, a little more, and wait for you to talk.
Yeah.
So I think she was kind of. I mean, she was very sweet. And I really did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. But I would have liked to have talked much more, but it was a 20-minute thing. So she said, see, that's why I was warning you, short, effective answers is what's required. Whereas I tend to ramble a bit and get to the point a little later.
So does that sort of give you sort of encouragement that maybe you'd want to do a chat show of your own someday?
You know, I'm just saying, like when you say you want to be a producer or when you say you want to be a chat show host, it's a very different job to what we are used to doing. Like I said, it's a chat show is probably about listening and being charming and encouraging conversation and guiding conversation, which is a skill and a different skill to just answering questions, which is actually probably easier. You said
I find
at the beginning, that the
I
other
find it
way.
more difficult to sort of give answers.
Yeah, well, then we're perfectly suited for our situations.
Well, there. So we sort of coordinated here. In an interview of hers, she said that the first reaction of Saif to anything is no.
Yeah, I've noticed that. She's right. And I think I need to watch that. I should start saying yes.
Is that sort of true?
You know, I think, maybe that started happening a bit. Because I'm always like, no, wait. what is this? And not entirely without reason. But I think, I'm more aware of that now. And I think one can be a bit, you shouldn't be too rigid in life. You know, you have to be like, okay, so what? What difference does it make, really?
You feel you're rigid, really?
No, not, I mean, you know, but there's an idea one has, I think I've inherited it from my mother, about how things should be. So, you know, that's where the fire should be. And this is like setting and organizing. Should we do it ulta? Oh, wait, I don't know. But yeah, okay, do it ulta now. It doesn't really matter. That's the new attitude I'm trying to develop.
Well, that's great. Which probably brings
Because I have obstinate friends.
Okay, you do.
Yeah, and they're quite annoying. When I'm like, can we do this? No, we have to do this. So because of that, I've thought, hang on, maybe it'll be more pleasant if I'm less rigid about.
And are you that rigid when it comes to scripts as well? Like, does it take some time for you to sort of agree? Again, it's your career, so you have to.
You know, it sounds really obvious, but I think I should concentrate a little more. I mean, I think instinctively, it's a little difficult for me because the kind of films I really like might not be the most popular kind of film. So there's always that little worrying situation where I'm in, that it might be too niche or it might be too whatever, but it might not be, you know, it might not be really massy and really kind of mainstream. So I leave it to producers generally now to come up with the idea. And if a good mainstream producer thinks it's great, then that's his job, you know. And so I feel less worried about it now. As a producer and actor, I'd be quite stressed because the kind of films I want to make might not be the kind of films everyone wants to see. I mean, at times yes, but at times no. So yeah, it's usually an instinctive reaction though. Like I read a script called Bhoot Police, and I just thought it was really funny and really well written. And then I have a couple of people around me to read the scripts also and see if we concur. So I think that's changed, where there's become quite a big deal now when a script comes, where a lot of people read it, and then we make notes and then compare notes and say, what did you think? What did you think? How's the story? But how's the positioning of the role? Like, where's the, you know, is it making sense on every level to do this? Or earlier it was just, you know, me and an instinct, but now I'm trying to ask more people for their opinion as well.
You feel you're a better actor than a producer?
Oh, definitely, definitely. But I can also sometimes produce interesting things. Like I thought Go Goa Gone was pretty interesting.
I agree.
Nobody really wanted to make that in our company. Love Aajkal was the first film I produced. Of course, Dinesh Vijan also produced it with me. But I think Imtiaz wanted to make Rockstar. And I said, let's make Love Aajkal, you know. So those decisions are also not bad.
But today, if you had to make more films through a production house, you find it a tricky situation? Because
no, I just have the right partners, and we've produced Jawani Janeman
Correct.
and all that. I'm just saying, I think a producer's main skill should be knowing what to make at which budget.
Correct, absolutely.
So I don't know if I have that skill, that if I can tell you that, you know,
That it'll work, like
I
viable
don't
for
know.
everybody
Yeah.
types.
Yeah, and how much and who and what, and you know, that much I don't know.
But that's an honest confession.
Yeah, of course.
And you mentioned Love Aajkal, and I must say that it must be kind of surreal, you know. Your daughters sort of, Karthik and Sara are playing in its, what was the second installment sort of thing.
Yeah.
It must be a little surreal?
Yeah, it is a bit surreal. Time flies, you know, you don't know. I mean, these things go by so quickly. I mean, Taimu's already 3. Sarah's well grown up. And that's the thing, and I think one of the things school teaches you, or taught me at least, is, you know, things work in batches also. And there's certain phases in life, certain things. So you move on to other things. There's a time, there's an age for doing that sort of thing. And then there's an age for doing something else, which is as interesting and as absorbing, if not more absorbing. There's many things at Sarah's age which I just don't want to do. You know, so much of it. There's, you know, I'm quite happy I'm done with.
That age?
Yeah.
That
I mean,
phase.
personally and professionally, you know. Yeah, I'm very happy right here, whatever that means, and, you know, with its pluses and minuses. Health is important, fitness is important.
Sure.
And, you know, wisdom feels good, you know. I wouldn't want to trade it in at all. But yeah, it does feel a bit surreal. Even though I don't want to do Love Aajkal now. I want to do Hunter, you know. I want to do the kind of work that I'm doing.
Coming up on the show, बेहद 2 के साथ लौट रही माया जेनिफर विंगेट ने कैसे शूट किया बेहद 2 का प्रोमो। लौट रही है अपने खतरनाक इरादों के साथ माया। जी हाँ, माया फिर करेगी प्यार में सारी हदें पार। जी हाँ, हम बात कर रहे हैं टीवी स्टार जेनिफर विंगेट की, जो करने जा रही हैं स्मॉल स्क्रीन पर वापसी अपने शो बेहद के 2nd सीजन के साथ। इस बार जेनिफर रोमांटिक थ्रिलर शो में अपने डिफरेंट अंदाज के साथ आप सभी का दिल जीतने के लिए हैं तैयार। और हाल ही में जेनिफर ने किया इस शो का प्रोमो शूट, जहां जेनिफर ने हवा में लटक कर दिखाया स्टंट और बहाया जमकर पसीना। आप भी देखिए जेनिफर का एरियल स्टंट। आमिर खान फिल्म लाल सिंह चड्ढा के साथ साथ एक सीक्रेट प्रोजेक्ट पर कर रहे हैं काम। आमिर खान लाल सिंह चड्ढा की शूटिंग से वक्त निकाल कर इस प्रोजेक्ट को दे रहे हैं वक्त। अब आप सोच रहे होंगे एक वक्त पर एक ही फिल्म पर काम करने वाले आमिर किस सीक्रेट प्रोजेक्ट पर काम कर रहे हैं। वेल सोर्सेज की माने तो ये है आमिर खान का ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट महाभारत। जी हाँ, कुछ समय पहले खबर आई थी कि आमिर फिल्म महाभारत पर काम करने की प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं, लेकिन बाद में इस फिल्म के शेल्व होने की न्यूज सामने आई। पर अब सोर्सेज से ई-टाउन को खबर मिली है कि फिलहाल आमिर खान महाभारत की स्क्रिप्ट पर कुछ राइटर्स की टीम के साथ काम कर रहे हैं और अभी स्क्रिप्टिंग को पूरा करने में कुछ साल का वक्त लगेगा। यही वजह है कि लाल सिंह चड्ढा की शूटिंग पूरी करने के बाद वो फिल्म मोगल पर काम करेंगे और तब जाकर अपनी ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट महाभारत की अनाउंसमेंट आमिर खान करेंगे। फॉर संदेश आगटे, ज़ूम, मुंबई।